All right, it's working. Yes. Okay. John McKeag here with Liberty Aid Academy. We got the Trust Crash Course today, and we're going to crash into your mind. And we're going to let you know guess what? You don't have to pay taxes to the IRS. Guess what? You don't have to fill out paperwork every year to the IRS. Guess what? That's real. And we show you how to do it. We're a school here that teaches you how to do that on online courses. Been around for a long time. This is totally legal, legit. It's what the wealthy elite do. That's why they don't have tax returns they can show. The presidents are like, oh, what? We don't. My accountant says we can't show you our tax returns. Yeah, because I don't have any. Anyway, it's completely legal. We've been doing it for a long time. You can replace your, whatever bank account you have, personal, business, it doesn't matter. There aren't those type of qualifications or qualifiers. You simply get this trust bank account and say for your business, you just replace like the back end, payment gateway and the bank account. That's it. Nothing else changes. So anyway, as we go through this, I'm going to go through this course, this little crash course for you. It tells you about our course at Liberty Aid Academy. And if you have any questions as we go through it, just go ahead and type them in the chat, okay? All right, that's wonderful. Now, we got a great team of people here that helps you be able to do this online. It's not easy providing the truth when no one else is doing it. This is copyrighted. I did this at first, no one else, and then I copyrighted it and I show proof that everything works for me. And we have super many testimonials from our clients, right? Every testimonial we have has a notarized affidavit, so you know it's real. Yeah. Okay, so that's what's going on. Before I get started today, I'm going to let you know that it's not easy, being on this team of people, not just myself being the front man and figuring this out, but you got a whole team of people here, a lot of people, and one of them, a very helpful part of our student support, Caroline, lives in the Philippines and lost her home in the typhoon. So, you know, uh, she's not going to be able to do her work, but we're not going to be able to stop paying her because how can we do that? She doesn't have a home. She's homeless. Not just no power, she lost her home. So our team experiences great difficulties in bringing you this information. So if you could say your prayers for Caroline in the Philippines and everyone else in the Philippines who, lost their homes too. But the effects that this team experiences of providing you with the truth that no one else does, this is the effects that I don't always come out and tell you about, but there are a lot of similar stories with our team, believe it or not. So that's why there's such, diehard professionals with this information, with this truth. It really matters to them. It matters to everyone. So anyway, if you could please put Caroline, her family in your prayers, so she could come back to work with us as soon as possible somehow. That would be great. Thank you very much. So, you know, all your tuition that you pay at the school, right? It all goes to support the team at the school. That's it. There's no other agenda. That's it. You have a great professional team here. Your tuition helps support them. So thank you for that, and thank you for thinking about us. Again, your prayers with Caroline and her family, please. Okay, so let's get into this today. We're going to be doing, we're on YouTube Live. I am on YouTube Live twice a week. All right, Azrable. Good to have you here. And it's Monday at noon and Thursday at 7 p.m., okay? It's a trust crash course, so we're going to add the submissions once we get it dialed in. It's a really good look at the school and what we provide. Already brought it out in it's sort of its rough cut. Now we're bringing it back and redoing it a little bit. And so I'm going to be doing that regular. And it's Monday at noon and Thursday at 7 p.m. We're just going to alternate this trust crash course with the admissions information. Just so hey, it's real. You're like, no taxes, what? Yeah, it's real. It's not that big of a deal, actually. It's new information to you, sure, but I've been posting proof, and, my client's proof, our students' proof that this works perfectly fine, perfectly smoothly, without a single issue for anyone since 2016. Everything is fine, smooth, no problems, okay? So I get on here live twice a week on YouTube. Tell everybody about it, because listen, I'm fielding all questions here. You can type in the chat, yeah, but what about this? And I answer it. It's not, I'm not I'm not ever going to be stumped by some of these questions about this because it's actually not that complex, and I've been doing it a long time. It's easy to point to how it works and so on. So, anyway, if you have any questions, let's keep going. Hey, okay, so who is this Liberty Aid Academy? Who is that, right? Who are you guys? Uh, Liberty Aid Academy teaches our students to radically improve their lifestyle with legal, easy to use financial methods not widely known, but proven by testimonials to work for all of our students. Our courses use copyrighted, unique material only used in our school. All our students' testimonials have a notarized affidavit proving their outcomes, and testimonials are 100% real by real people just like you. We serve people. That's it. And we have proof we do it. We're the only school that has proof, right? Harvard, no proof. Stanford, no proof. No proof of outcomes for their students. Why do people go to school then? I don't get it. You see, this school is the only school that has proof. We say you're going to get a tax-free trust. We say you're going to radically change your life, and every thing we say is true. Guess what? We can back it up. We got a team of people here, and we got the proof. So it's no problem at all for anyone, not ever. Okay, so who does this trust work for? It works for anyone. Works for anyone in the old USA. That's the only geographic area we're serving. You can use this trust internationally, but it has to be started in the USA because that's the only thing we're doing here in the USA. Okay, so so this for any individual or business. You're like, yeah, but I got a business. Okay, well, all you have is a bank account for an LLC or your person, that business, or whatever. What you do is you simply change your bank account to this trust bank account. That's it. And how do you get paid? Oh, I get paid through Stripe, or I get paid through Shopify. I get paid through PayPal. I get paid with a check. Okay, whatever. However you get paid on the front end, that's fine. You just change out whatever payment gateway to, the name. You put in the name of the trust. That's it. So nothing in your business happens on the front end. Nothing changes for your client's interaction with you. Nothing happens whatsoever on their end. You simply change the bank account. Who cares? No one cares. No one even knew what your bank account said before. So, and all you do is that, and no reporting, no paying the IRS forever for your quote business, right? Let's say with your personal. See, this isn't about oh, there's some rules. Oh, there are rules? And if I break one, I have a tax thing. Oh, okay. No, it's not like that. This is structure based. If you change your structure of your bank account from an LLC to this trust, no more paying taxes forever, and no more having to fill out any forms annually or any other time at all ever to the IRS. And and that's completely legal. And the IRS gives this trust this designation, right? It has a 501c3 status. So the IRS is the one that gives this by giving the EIN. And so you automatically, at that moment, have 501c3 status. Tax-free. That's it. Marvin, Jack, how in the world are you Right? In the world. That's pretty much it. In the world with a bunch of people that think they're on top of the world. I have a question today. A reference to the trust paying for college education. Please go into that today. The trust can pay for, like the hack about student loans. That one, Morbid, where you get, how do I not have to pay student loans? That hack. I'm thinking you're saying that, right? Yeah, any way you can get a college education and not have to pay for it. That one, right, Morbid? I bet that's what you're talking about. Because that was like, oh yeah, I remember talking with you about this online. Yeah. Uh, okay, so that was pretty easy actually. All right. Uh, when you open the trust, now you have at least two businesses, right? You have one you can't get away from, your person. Oh, I got this business called the person. Okay, straw man, whatever. It's a corporation you're given at birth. You're simply getting another corporation you're going to run called a trust. Okay? And now this person, don't give it any money. Don't give it a bank account. Don't give it anything. Now you have two businesses and you need to operate them optimally. Do you follow? So this person, guess what? If it doesn't have anything, it qualifies to get things for free. You see? So what you want to do, because now I'm just operating the trust. You see, you're not operating your person. So your business called the person, which they want to call you, which obviously people are corporations. People can't own anything. You can't. You can't own anything. You run businesses. Corporations own everything. At the DMV, you can't put your name on it. That's your person. Sorry, sadly, humans can't own anything. We're not sadly. It's just a game anyway. So, but what you want to do is keep everything safe in a trust. Never, trust never gets taken to court, never gets money taken out, they never have jurisdiction. It's not your money. You got a debit card, you can use it, all that stuff, great. Yeah, yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, I got you, Marvin. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna tell you about this, Marvin, okay? That's what I thought. Thank you for, yeah. No, 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 no. Yeah, well, too bad. There's a way to hack and get a student loan and I'll pay it. So yeah, that'd be nice, but no, it ain't like that. It's like this. You're running your two businesses optimally. All right, give your person nothing, no bank account, nothing. Oh, okay. So it has nothing. Great. So it qualifies for EBT, for example. Oh, my person has nothing. Fill out the form. That's $250 a month. Great. That's a benefit right there. Yay for your person. Run all your money through your trust, and your person has zero. So it qualifies for things. Another thing it qualifies is in the student loan arena, right? You could get as much student loan, which doesn't just pay for courses, it has extra funding. You see what I'm saying? This is only, the federal student loans. Okay, this isn't private ones or whatever like that. This is just the federal student loans I'm talking about, okay? First of all, you want to get the Pell Grants. Those are free. You don't pay it back regardless. But on top of that, like, how much money you want? And give me everything you got. So you get all this money, you go to college, you go be a doctor, get a law degree, what have you. Could there be an honest doctor, please? They all have to, Dr. Feces says put on a face diaper, and they all do it. Could there be one good doctor? I don't know. See, you could, so it could progress, get to a doctor, and then, okay, you're like, what about the student loans? Could there be one good lawyer, right? One? We could use one, right? They don't all have to be evil. It could be one. There's one accountant you could trust, right? One. There could be one lawyer. There could be one doctor. One. So you get all the way to the end, get as much student loans as possible, right? And then what? You don't have to pay. Why? Because you're just operating your trust. You're not using your person, and so your business called a person, it doesn't have any income. It doesn't have any money. So what? It always will qualify for an income-driven repayment plan. IDRP is a federal student loan program that's always been around. And you get it, and you're like, How much money do you make? Zero. How much money do you make? Zero. How many assets do you have? Zero, zero, zero. It's all asking about your person, which you honestly fill out, nothing for the person. It's nothing, all zeros, you follow? And you're like, oh, you qualify to pay $0 a month or you student loan. And you have to do this once a year, get qualified, but so what? It's free, takes like 10, 15 minutes, click, 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 click. You pay zero for all your student loans, and no matter how much your student loans are, you see, it doesn't matter if it's several $100,000, and I've proven this with clients to have this, okay? And they get like several $100,000 of student loans. Don't pay a penny using this method, operate the trust. And I have one client I know, I've seen her numbers on credit card, but she's like 777, her credit report score. Okay, so you don't really get hit. You have perfect credit on your person, and you don't pay a penny to your student loans. Ever. Like forever. So, okay, that's how you go to college, and you never pay a penny of the tuition, and you never have it affect your credit negatively forever. I hope that answers your question. That's information that we have that I do a video in the mentor program. After you get your trust open, great. Oh, wow. And what comes with the trust is how to build credit for that. For the trust too. Oh, I got that information. But after that, it's like, what about all my other questions? Well, that's in the mentor program. And that's it. That's where we do everything, And so, those kind of topics, like Marvin brought up, I'll go specifically, not just talking to you on the screen, but this is where the IDRP is, this is where the student loan thing is, all that stuff I go into in detail in the mentor program. But that's a good question, okay? So see, it's super easy, legal, and free to get all the education you want in America. There's no excuses for anyone not to be a lawyer, doctor, whatever. Be what they really want to be. Because they give you, money for housing and stuff too. Okay. Chip. Is creating a 501c1a a good fit for most people? My wife and I have just started a W-2, not own business. First of all, it's not a 501c1a, it's a trust that has 501c3 status. A nonprofit status, of course, is good for everyone to have this. Because what? All your money's not safe wherever you have it under your person. That's a sub-corporation of the AGI Trust, We 33, that's the devil they worship. And so they can take your money out of your accounts anytime they want, and I hear that all the time. For whatever made-up reason or law or whatever BS they have, they just steal your money or your real estate. So it's not safe until you have it in a trust. How you earn, I could teach you. How to get out of that W-2. You want to get into a W-9 and get away from that. And that's part of our training in the mentor program, how to do that. But, do you have your real estate? You can trust it on your real estate if you have a home. Then you apply at your county to get, no property taxes. There's so many things this trust does. You have to get in it and see how secure all of your assets, finances are. Okay, by using this trust. Is for everyone. Just because you lack some knowledge how to get out of the W-2, W-4 position today doesn't mean with knowledge you can't remove yourself from that situation and move along into something else. If you like being in that, fine. You still need a trust to keep your assets safe. Okay, and so many other hacks. That's a good question, Chip, but it's really, I just hear so many horror stories of people, the government come along taking some money out of someone's personal account. It happens all the time. Thousands and thousands of dollars. Our course is $2,500, teaches you how to stop them from doing that forever. So, it's just, because it's not like, hey, get some of my time. No. I'm teaching you how to do something for the rest of your life, and you can teach anyone in your family the same. You see, so it's forever. Get the monkey off your back. Forever. Yay. All right. Good question, Chip. Thanks for that. This resource, hey Jack, loving this program. Good. How often should you keep minutes for the trust? Well, I don't keep them written. I just keep them verbal, and that way, we don't want to give access to the enemy to any written information. So I don't do written stuff. Okay, Marvin, we got that. Is it okay? It's a resource. Is it okay if people pay the business, but straight direct deposits to the trust? Well, that is what I say to do. Yes. You get a Stripe account in the name of the trust and a bank account in the name of the trust, and that's it. I know it's so simple to change your business. People are like, yeah, but can I just do this? Yes, that's how you do it. I know it's so good. It's so good. It's so simple. All you do is open up the trust, open up your Stripe or whatever, link it to the trust forever. Your, quote, business is never going to have to pay the IRS a penny, nor will it have to ever report to the IRS forever. That's it. It's so simple. Look, this is what the wealthy elite do, okay? So what are they besides evil? I know you're going to say evil. Of course they are. But they're lazy, right? They're lazy. So a good accountant, right, should be able to figure this out and bring it so everyone can do it. And that's what I done. And I don't want a bunch of clients or nothing like that. I want to teach students. Look, this is something you can do yourself. This is how you do it. It's not that hard. That's how I really help someone and families. Then you don't need the accountant anymore. It's like, now I got all the information. I don't have to do it anymore with accounting. This is fantastic. Then you just manage your money, which everyone basically knows how to do. I'm here by the hour if you need me past what comes with, the trust. You get 2.5 hours of my time when you get the trust, which you can Zoom with me, right? You set up a time on my Zoom schedule. We're like, hey, we're chatting. Then you get a link to it after you ask me all your tough questions. You have the answers. And so it's really easy the way we set it up, all right? So let's get into this a little bit more. Thank you for all that feedback, everyone. Anything else you got? Come on, bring it. Those are good ones. And thank you for that. All right. So, never pay taxes. This is the IRS code where it says it right here. Hooray. This is where you get 501c3 status, which is, hey, you got a nonprofit. I can give you a form that says that's tax deductible. Yes, I can do that. Because what? This trust is a 501c3. That's it. Okay, here's where it says it, okay? Let's go over it. 26 U.S. Code, Section 508. 26, yeah, Chapter 26 of the United States Code, which is people call the IRS Code. And this is section, that's squiggly line section, that 3 and the 3 backwards, right? The 33, Section 508. Special rules with respect to Section 501c3 organizations. Oh, cool. New organizations must notify the secretary that they are applying for recognition of Section 501c3 status, except as provided in subsection C. Fantastic. Isn't that interesting? After the reset date of 1969, they have that reset date right there. I've never noticed that, but that's the initial year of the reset loop. No one knows what it goes to 2033. There it is. Wow. That's so interesting. Why did I notice that before? Okay, so what are we talking about here? New organizations must notify the secretary you're applying for 501c3 status. It means you have to apply to become a 501c3, except, and here are the mandatory exceptions right down here, C1A. Now, people, we had a question about a 508C1A organization. That's not. It's a 501c3 organization, just like any other nonprofit. You get to tell everyone, no, we're a 501c3. That's what you get to say. That's it. It gets it from this code, right? 508, right? It gets 501c3 status from this portion of code, but that doesn't make it a 508. You see, it makes it a 501c3. So I always have to correct that jargon because, listen, keep it fundamentally easy for anyone to approve anything you're talking about and to understand what you're talking about. Keep it, oh, you're a 501c3? Yep. Okay, there's nothing to explain. Everyone knows that. That's easy, you see? I'll say, so what are these exceptions? It means you get an EIN, and who is it for? Churches, right? Comma, they're integrated auxiliaries, comma, and conventions. Oh, we gotta find out what that is. Or association of churches. So 3 churchy things in an association. Great. Here's where you'd ever report. Same chapter 26, United States Code, section 603.33. Returns by exempt organizations. This one starts off, right? Organizations required to file. Okay. Oh, let's see. In general, except as provided in paragraph 3. Oh. So they gave this except right up front. Except as provided in paragraph 3. We'll look at that in a second. Every organization exempt from taxation shall file an annual return. Oh my God, that sounds hard. So let's go down to the mandatory exception. And guess what? It reads word for word, the same as out of the chapter. Churches, comma, their integrated auxiliaries, comma, and conventions or association of churches. That's it. So what is this convention thing? A convention is agreement between 2 parties. Who are the 2 parties? Well, there are 3 parties to a trust. There's a grantor and a trustee and a beneficiary. You don't have to name a beneficiary. And an individual can hold the position of trustee or grantor. So, great. As trustee or grantor, it's agreement. What's a convention? An agreement between 2 parties. Who are the 2 parties in this? It's the trustee and the grantor. So that's it. That's it. It's super simple. This is a definition for Black's Law. Okay. See, they don't define convention in the IRS definitions. They don't define it cleverly. So you look it up, Black's Law, where that's where when things are defined legally, that's the accepted tone that everyone goes to. All right. So, no questions on that. Good. So what can you put in this trust? Any type of money. Great. It means you could go get a bank account in the name of this trust. You could get a crypto account in the name of the trust. You could get a securities account like Schwab or TD Ameritrade. Yeah, get it in the trust. No problem. What about your car? Sure. What about anything with a title? Sure. A truck, a boat, a mobile home, anything that has a title down at the old DMV or whatever they call it in your state, yeah, the trust could own it. How about your home? How about real estate? Yes. Yes, a trust can own real estate, and once it does, you can apply at your county level for exemption from the property tax. How wonderful is that? And your business. Your business meaning, okay, whatever you do your business, you just have this type of bank account, and that's all it means. No more reporting to the IRS, no more paying the IRS forever. Your business doesn't change at all. Just your bank account and your payment gateway. Not a other thing in your whole business, okay? It's not a front-end thing, it's a back-end thing. No one has to know, honestly. So this is super simple. We give you the online training, right? It could take you, if you get into it, you could get deep into this in a day or 2. You could be like, oh my God, I can't believe I have this information. And you make your document, get your EIN, and then you can call the bank. Hey, I need an appointment. I'm going to open a trust. You can fill out forms online too. And that's it. You get the approval from the bank. Your bank is open. Your trust is started. Your never paying taxes to the IRS has begun. Fantastic, right? Isn't that wonderful? It takes a super short amount of time. We have more robust trading, a lot that comes with it, but you just want to get your trust open, Then it's like, oh, how do I use this thing? Yeah, we got that too. So, okay, you're like, okay, Jack, well, I thought you had to apply to the IRS to get 501c3 status. No, you don't. And I know you need to see that in black and white from the government, so I'm going to show it to you. In black and white, just what I just explained, that you don't need to apply to get 501c3 nonprofit status. It says it right here in black and white for the bankers of the good old USA, right? The SBA, the ones giving out billions and bajillions of dollars to everyone. For the PPP and EIDL, etc. Right? This SBA, the bankers at the government with all the money, they're the ones that have it in black and white. Okay, it says it on this FAQ, and you can Google this right now. You Google it, pause, right? Google SBA, and then that faith-based organizations FAQ. If you write that into Google, up pops a PDF, and this is on page 2, what I'm about to read to you, okay? Frequently asked questions regarding participation of faith-based organizations in the PPP and EIDL program. Great, all right. Let's go through this. We're going to unlock the key to everything. It's so great to get this in black and white, so you know I'm not making anything up. The government tells you right here. So, number 3. How will churches qualify if they've not been informed of tax-exempt status by the IRS? Okay, that's churches. Here's another question. Unrelated to these, because it's not talking about churches. Do organizations, quite a broader term than churches, do organizations have to request and receive tax-exempt status or just meet the requirements of 501c3 status to be eligible? Fantastic question. Wow. Let's read the answer. Churches, integrated auxiliaries of churches, and conventions, there it is, conventions, or association of churches, great, they all qualify for PPP and EIDL loans as long as they meet the requirements of Section 501c3 of the IRS code and all their PPP and EIDL requirements. Great, okay. Now here's the sentence that neatly ties it all together. Not talking about churches in any way here. The sentence, what does it say? Such organizations are not required to apply to the IRS to receive taxes of status. See 26 United States Code, Section 501c1a. That's that. And the bankers say it's real. It's real. And that's how I was able to do this first. And that's why everyone else does it too, without a single hitch or problem ever. Not from the IRS. No. No one has a problem. So how is this school different? Well, we have an online school. We have support just like any other, really good school has support in many different ways, email and so on, okay? We're here for you. And I'm here live. And we got an online student forum and just on and on. We're here full support. You're, getting your trust open and everything's cool. Everything's fine. Great. And it works every time for everyone. So, but here's the thing. What's different about us at any other school? Our testimonials, which you can go check out our website or YouTube channel. It's unbelievable. Our testimonials. Each testimonial, every single one, has a notarized affidavit proving it is for real people. Okay? This is true. This is true because we have the proof and other schools do not. Government has a bunch of marketing. Oh, debt and taxes, you can't get out of them. Whatever. That's just a slogan. That's a marketing slogan you have. I got proof here at this school that your slogan went down, crash, and burn. Okay? And where did they get that quote? It was lifted from a book called The History of the Devil. That was actually a quote lifted from that by Ben Franklin. Oh yeah, that was the name of the book it came from. Yeah, few people know that. Few people do their research into that. So this trust, right? We teach you how to get credit. Yeah, Business Finance 101 course comes with the trust, not extra. Teaches you exactly from the jump, from the day you start the trust, how to build the perfect credit profile to be able to get credit cards, lines of credit, auto loans, EIDL, PPP, whatever else they got going over there, and give it away for the bankers or the government. We teach you how to do that. That comes with it. So you can bank where you want. You can bank where you're currently banking is fine, no problem. If you like that bank, we give suggestions of other places. and we're going to help you. But yeah, it's not a particular bank that does this. No, it's a particular trust account that most any bank or anything opens. So it's no problem. Bank where you want. We have some other courses too, but let's go through briefly here. So I said we have advising sessions, the one in the middle there. Two of those are Zoom sessions you get with me, right? We're one-on-one, you and I, breaking it down, your list of questions, right? And we'll do it so you get a recorded version on Zoom, automatically get a link, and you can listen to it again, whatever, I don't have time to take notes on whatever. Well, go listen to it again. I go over every detail. No one stops me. I'm happy to answer your questions, because once your questions are removed, it's like, just move along and do your thing. Yay. Now, the Business Finance 101 course, the one on the right, that teaches you how to get credit for the trust. That comes with the trust. It's bundled together. It's separate only because for a while, for the initial couple years we did this trust, we did bundle how, to get credit for the trust with the trust. But now we do. Everyone wanted that information, so it's like, okay, they just go together. So really, you get everything we have except the mentor program. You see, that's extra, and that's okay. And only people that have got their trust open and are building, credit for their trust should get it. All right, but that answers every other question in detail in an online training that I do, from scratch. Once you get the trust, all you need is the mentor program. Is all I'm saying. Okay, I mean, just keep it simple. You get the trust, you get everything you need, everything we have, except once you get your trust open and everything, get into the mentor program. And then that teaches you everything else, okay? And it only goes on for a few months, and then it gets bundled into a course. It'll be some course. Right now it's live. I'm doing it live every week, new training. Okay, so if you need anything, this is how to contact us, all right? These are all the different methods. If you need anything from us, ever, right? Monica, here's a question. Can this work the same way for a private school, K through 12? 100%. The answer is yes. That's right. It works for anything. That's what I'm telling you. This is simply change the structure, i.e., the bank account behind whatever business you're doing. Yes, it works for everything. Literally any business can do this. Any. It's not, I mean, but what a question. Of course, this school, you're asking a school-related question. This school, its structure is a trust, so that's yes. That's an easy one to answer. And I got proof. Here I am sitting, teaching from a school. So that's that. Yes. This is so simple that people have a hard time getting a grasp on. The solution must be super complex. No. You're not thinking about the supposed controllers of this place properly. They're lazy out riding their jet skis every day doing really pretty much anything that they want. You see what I'm saying? And that would necessitate that they didn't do much. Really didn't do anything with the IRS or keep your records or nothing like that. That would just waste a whole bunch of time that I could be out on my jet ski or whatever. Right? Whatever they do. I don't know what they do. Not that I'm anti-jet ski, I guess I am a little bit, but I'm just saying, get out of the beach, there they are, woo, all their boats, yachts and all this crap. You're like, what in the world? Everybody else here is like fighting to get by. You're just got a new yacht, got another one. There's 6 engines on the back, or this craziness, like, how did you do that? Well, this is how they handle their money. Okay, it's perfectly legal. So, okay. I don't know if we have any other questions or any thoughts. If you want to change your life, this is how you change your life. No one else has any proof. You change your jurisdiction from the Agao We Trust over to no longer the Agao We Trust. So there's so many benefits to this, right? You can't be, those services can be forced upon you, no handcuffs can be placed on you, no jail, none of that stuff. There's so many benefits of being out from under the account we trust. But, I try and capture it with the money, which is, managed to everyone. And the finances of the situation of accountant. So attack them from there and show you how that generates peace and harmony and a much easier life in every facet of your life. James Way, the Biz 101 program was not available when I bought the trust. Exactly. Do I have to send it? Yes, you do. Exactly. Yeah, it's extra course, that's right. If you want the course, it costs extra because it wasn't available when you got the trust. That's why you got the trust, it was a lot lower donation. But now it comes with the trust, so it's higher donation. See, that's it. Echo? Oh no. I don't like that echo. Sorry you got an echo, Tiffany. This new bike seems to be hailing problems of hearing and so on. This new one seems to be really much better sound. I seem to have gotten rid of that echo as a part of the general that everybody would get. I hope you're not having an echo issue. Okay. I hope you solve it. All right, so again, I started off this by saying, the donation you make for courses actually supports the team who brings this information at the school. Okay, we're not supporting anything else or anyone else. The team here at the school, that's who, when you pay your tuition, you're supporting the school. Not the school as an organization, because it doesn't pay anything, right? It doesn't. You're supporting its marketing and the team that works here. Well, one of our team, I wish you would say your prayers for Caroline, please. Our team has a difficult time in this work, bringing you the truth. Caroline's in the Philippines. She's been working with us for several years, helps with customer support. And the typhoon wiped out her home completely. So if you would put her in your prayers, please. And we're not going to stop paying her, but obviously that's not easy, and she can't do her work, and we have to pick up her work, and she's fabulous, helping out a lot of people. So it's just we get dealt a lot of difficulties that I can't even. Some of them are actually so much worse than that I can't even go into the details of what people on my team have had to overcome. It's not just my story, it's not just my journey of overcoming the bankers, doing more court cases against bankers than anyone else alive, which I can prove I've done, and getting the information that way through experience and going up against them. So our team, is on the leading edge of this spiritual and financial technology, and we bear the brunt of bringing you this information in so many ways. And loss of everything is something has just occurred to one of our family members, and it's not the first time it's occurred to one of our team members. So your prayers for that, for Caroline, please, in the Philippines, and for everyone else that lost their home to that typhoon in the Philippines. Maybe you could just take a moment and we'll just give a moment of silence here, and you can pray for Caroline and everyone. Thank you. Marvin has a question. Jack, is there a hack for building your business credit and setting up your account so that you become quickly eligible for EIDL PPP? The main thing is the registration at the Secretary of State is the first step with that, and so on. EIDL and PPP are programs that I showed people years before how to get ready and be qualified and be prepared to get this money. And those programs, you can't really qualify for it if you start your trust right now, today, because you need a certain date that the trust is open for to get PPP and EIDL. they're obviously going to wreck the economy way worse, obviously. And they're going to have other programs, obviously. You see what I'm saying? This test run that they did went perfectly swell on their end. So you should get prepared for the next wave of what they're going to do. Why do they call it a wave if it ain't coming again and again and again and you don't have to prepare your surfboard and get ready to ride these waves? You follow me? I showed years ahead of time how to get ready, how to get the money with a cave, and right now I'm telling you again, they're going to do it again. Okay, I told you beforehand. I told you they're going to wreck it. I told you to be prepared. Get your credit ready. Anybody that did, they got their money and all that stuff. And I'm telling you, they're going to do it again. And to get prepared again. They'll have a new start thing where you have to have your bank cut open and stuff. You're like, oh, things are fine. But then, they're going to have another one, We got OmniVision. Whatever. They don't need anything real to do whatever they want. There's school shootings everywhere, right? They're fake. People don't pick up a gun and shoot other people. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. It's so stupid. What was their reason? They didn't have one. What? Their scripts never have to make any sense. They never have to do it anymore. They just gave up on that part of the script writing, that things have to make sense. So, you see, when they don't even need a script that's properly, written out or anything, they just don't care. So it's going to be more of the same with some other stupid idea that they come up with. Oh my God, we're going to save you from what? Invisible foe? Because you look pretty visible over there. You with the banks and the guns and all that stuff. You look pretty visible. You closers of society. You fearmongers. You afraiders. Anyway, so you got to get ready, Margaret. That's all I'm saying, okay? And get ready with education. Your other question was good, Educate yourself. Get in there. Get a, why not get a real license with, real sheepskin and all that stuff? Be able to make some money up in here and serve some people, help some people. And then, you work through the trust and not paying my student loans. Do your best up in here. I got 2 master's degrees, right? 1 MBA, 1 master's in accounting. I'm very literate in the work, and I was able to hack through and figure out reality through it and help everyone. So, as a trustee, how can I avoid taxation of proceeds of rent, leaving an LLC structure? You simply don't use the LLC bank account and use the trust bank account. That's how. That's all there is to it. Isn't that great? See, because all the rules that you think make taxes, occur, I had a taxable event based on an action, right? See, this is not action-based, this trust. It's not action-based. You see, structure-based. All you do is go change the structure. What's the structure? Your bank account. That's it. That's it. You change your bank account, and then as soon as you get your EIN, this trust has 501c3 status. So go open your bank account. Because guess what? Anybody running through that bank account is self-means. No reporting, no taxes. That's it. It's not based on what you do. Your URL, the name of your business, none of that stuff matters anymore. You see, it's not based on actions the way LLC. If you do this, okay, tax at this rate. No. You simply go change the structure totally back at thing. Doesn't have anything to do with your clients or nothing. They know nothing. You simply go change your bank account, and I get paid through Stripe. Okay, well, you simply apply to Stripe and get a Stripe account for your payment gateway. You switch it out. That's it. End of everything. To ever pay taxes to the IRS, ever reporting, that's the end of it. That's it. It's super simple. It's so simple that it's hard to understand. See, so there is no such thing as a profit or any income or anything. Those are words for a taxable entity like an LLC. But it's just You manage your money in trust. You define whether you make money or lose money. That's it. You don't report it. You don't pay on it. That's it. Your life completely changes from that moment forward. So that's it. Body Heals. You simply change the bank account, and then you're not paying any of those rent. You know. Let's. I'll go to a little more advanced answer to your question, and that is, let's say you now have everything in a trust, right? Oh, I bring only a trust. Fantastic, great. I recommend you do first, and for most people, right, that are married, you just by yourself or whatever, first, last name trust. That's it. Boom. Okay? That's it. You open up that trust. That trust is open. Fantastic. And so you're replacing that with your LLC. Now, let's say you get to the end of your tax year. Oh my God, this trust thing works. This whole thing is true. Great, your business is running as smoothly as so. Now let's say your LLC maybe has some taxes incurred in the past. Oh. And you're like, oh, how do you get out of paying that? I'm going to take your question. I'm going to run with it a little bit and do this part too, in case it was on your mind. Okay. How about past LLC taxes that I haven't paid or whatever, right? And now I'm running into this trust. How do I get out of that? Well, legally, the LLC can't. Do you follow me? It still may owe back taxes, but if that LLC doesn't have a bank account or any money or anything, how would it be able to pay a past tax bill? Do you follow? And even if the IRS wanted to get some money from that LLC, even if it was sued or pursued it or whatever, how would it get any money from the LLC? It wouldn't, because the LLC doesn't have anything. So why would the IRS, who can actually read inside every organization's bank account at every bank, why would the IRS sue an organization that doesn't even have a bank account, let alone 2 cents? Okay? You see, so you could decide, well, maybe this LLC doesn't have any money to pay the IRS, and so maybe I'll just move everything over to the trust, and then any tax liability, whoop, you feel me? Okay, so that's just practically how they wouldn't get paid ever a penny forever. So, yeah, once you use this trust, that's how you could get out of every tax liability from the past, right? Sorry, nobody. What you gonna do? So yeah, beats the IRS forever as soon as you get the EIN. And open the bank account for this, it not only beats all IRS taxes going forward, but all of them backwards too. So, great question. Isn't it so easy? Isn't it so easy to beat them forever? Oh my God, I love this work. And I love being able to bring this to people. And they find out it's actually real. Go read all the testimonials. No one has a problem. Everything's fine. And you realize you've been lied to your whole entire life. Yeah, that's right. But that's obvious. Now, how can I make my life easier financially and in every other way? This is the way. Why? Because they do it too. This is what they did. So get in the game. Quit losing all the time. You see? They're making us lose from lack of knowledge. No, our school gives you the knowledge, and from then on out, that's it. You have it. You have it. You have it over them. That's it. They get over you, not ever again. And the rest of your family, whoever you teach, whatever. That's what our school's here for. You see? That intro we read at the beginning, that's real. Okay, that's real. That's completely real. This is who Liberty Aid Academy is. We're here only to help you and improve with copyrighted information that I've done myself first, right? No, this is real. I have proof. You can do it too. That's the only information. A lot of other people brought me, mega information. They said it's true. Well, was it? No. I only bring you the truth. That's it. And I got the proof. The testimonials, my own and the students. Okay. Everyone, listen. What can you do to change your life? This is the only thing. You see, you remove their jurisdiction, completely. The government has no jurisdiction over you, the human, or your money. And that's it forever. You get me? So easy. Alright. Thank you everyone for coming along with your questions here. I'm not seeing any more questions or anything. If there's anything else, it's pretty simple what we do, okay? Get in touch with us if you have any questions. Thank you. Hope your holidays go well. And hope everyone is happy. Start your happiness this year, I'm telling you. Before you get into any other tax liability nonsense, come to the first, get out of everything. You see? Make your life happy. Get them out of your business. All right. Our school, this team at the school looks forward to helping you and getting your success. I know you're gonna get on here as soon as you can and change your life and get the government out of your money. All right. All right. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. We're here